What's good, Council of Comics? We're here at Alterniverse. It's the exclusive Thundercats signing. Let's see what we got here.
Hey, everybody.
Black is like the brightest day. Where are the heroes? Soon as they get here, everything will be alright. I need a hero. Someone superhuman who can come and save my life.
Good, Council of Comics. I'm here with Alterniverse owner, Anthony. So tell us about what's going on at Alterniverse today.
So today we've got 3 artists with us. They've each done their own Thundercats #1 incentive cover. We've got, flip the camera maybe. You got everybody? Tom Ryan, and in front of him he's got his Thundercats #1. That's his first incentive through Tom Ryan Studios.
What's good, Council of Comics? I'm here with artist Tom Ryan.
What's going on, everybody?
Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm an artist. I draw, and this is my first variant cover for Thundercats #1. I was able to get in on it, and yeah, I now have the bug, and I'm hoping to do more variant covers in the future.
All right. So is this your first cover?
This is my first cover, yeah.
We got Ryan Browne, and he has his Thundercats #1. As well as a ton of other books, but you see Thundercats.
What's good, Council of Comics? I'm here with artist Ryan Gary Browne.
How's it going?
Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Wow, how am I doing? Let's see. This is how many interviews now? 5, 6 now, I think. Still working full time, doing the comic thing. Working on Murder Hobo now. Issue 2 will be out probably in the next month or so, hopefully, fingers crossed. Been doing this for about 10 years now, and still banging out covers left and right. Got a bunch of cool covers coming in the next month or two.
Then we also have Chris Campana, who also has a Thundercats exclusive.
All right, what's good, Council of Comics? I'm here with Chris Campana.
It's me.
Artist. So tell us a little bit about your work. What did you do?
Well, let's see. I started out way back in 1997 with Caliber Comics. Self-published a bunch of titles and currently work with Marvel.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So, any titles we know for Marvel?
Red Goblin, Ghost Rider, Spider-Man 2099, some covers, Daredevil, Spider-Boy.
See what happens.
Yeah, looking forward to that. Yeah, yeah.
So far, so good. Everybody seems to.
Who's writing that Morbius book?
It's in the back of Amazing.
Oh, okay.
So it's like a light launch to
Okay.
get him back into Marvel. But obviously, Blood Hunt is all vampire stuff.
Right, it makes sense.
I'm currently working on something for Blood Hunt, the new big storyline coming out from Marvel in May.
Like the vampire event coming up this summer?
Yeah, I have something coming out for that.
Oh, very, very cool.
Yes.
And so where can people get in contact with you?
Instagram. It's the best way to get in touch with me. Campana Art.
Very cool.
Thank you.
Very cool. Like any good coverage coming out?
Yeah, I got Space Ghost, which I'm really psyched about. Can't wait for that. Godzilla's 70th anniversary, which could not be happier. I'm trying to knock off all my 80s favorite nostalgia books. I'm hoping for Ghost or G.I. Joe at some point, maybe Silverhawks. I would kill for G.I. Joe. That'd be that's my childhood dream right there, is G.I. Joe. But yeah, I got Space Ghost and Godzilla knocked off the list. I just did the Thundercats recently.
That's a huge 80s, right?
Yeah, exactly. I'm hoping to eventually do if they did a Silverhawks book, that would be that was one of my favorite cartoons also. I would with Thundercats doing it's like a no-brainer. They go hand in hand. So yeah, that's kind of the path now. I'm shooting for all my favorite nostalgia books.
All right. So where can people get in contact with you now?
You can hit me up on Instagram. Is probably the best way, or email. You can hit me up at zombiepets. Starts with a Z, ends with a Z at gmail.com, or zombiepets_RGB on Instagram. And I answer my emails and messages on an hourly basis. Lots of OCD.
Very, very cool.
Yeah,
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Yeah. Last year I released a Ashcan comic, which I hope to continue for this year, for later this year. But this is the first official variant cover that I've done.
Very cool. And where can people find your art prints and stuff? Where can they go?
You can find me all over the internet. I'm all under Tom Ryan's studio. And I also design enamel pins, art prints, beer cans. I do just about everything that I possibly can.
I just realized that's Chrono Trigger.
Yeah.
Okay,
One,
okay,
one of my
that's Chrono
all-time
Trigger,
favorite
all right.
video games is Chrono Trigger. Yeah.
Very, very cool. I just caught that. All right. So there you have it.
Not tonight.
Shout out to the Thundercats, just saying, repping Poughkeepsie. But in college, you know, when I used to work at Best Buy, all of us used to hang out. We called each other the Thundercats. So basically, we all picked a different character, and we would just dance. And that was basically kind of like the thing. But it was reminiscent of the cartoon type of thing. I was the youngest, you know, so like they would always look at me like, you know, like Lion-O type of thing. But and then we had like Tigra, you know, we had Panthro, Jaga, because the oldest member of the group was Jaga, because literally he's old as hell. So, you know, stuff like that. So it was, you know, not only the cartoon, but then we also loved, you know, chilling and hanging out, having a good time, and, you know, talking about the stuff.
All right. So what's up, Console Comics? I'm with, what's your name?
Quinn.
Quinn
Quinn.
Jr. Nice to meet you.
Nice
I'm Phil.
to meet
So when did you guys get into Thundercats?
Well, I've heard of Thundercats when I was younger. My parents were really into it though. I know Mom really liked it. But I never really picked up Thundercats stuff much myself.
More Team
Yeah.
Oh, more Ninja Turtles?
Yeah.
All right, so when did you get into Ninja Turtles? Because I was very young for that one too.
Well, I remember watching the 03 show when I was little. It was on 4Kids. I was really obsessed with it. I really liked how, you know, the interactions with Shredder and the Ninja Turtles, because it usually felt like, you know, I wasn't sure if they were gonna beat them that time, so I got very into the Turtles that way. I kind of dropped out of it for a little bit, and then I picked up Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and that got me right back into the franchise, and I started collecting the comics, and I would say maybe for the past year and a half, I've been collecting the Turtle comics and keeping up with the franchise.
Very cool, very cool.
I mean, stupid.
I was just gonna do like a minute or so.
Okay.
Shoot out the question.
Just like
Oh,
questions?
geez, we're questions.
Yeah.
Then stop holding me. This is weird now. I thought it was a picture. I thought it was a picture. What the hell's happening?
All right.
Action. All right, guys. So tell us about Thundercats. When did you get into Thundercats?
Oh, Jesus. Wow.
Oh,
He has a date.
I have the show premiered on a Sunday night at 7 o'clock on WPIX channel 11.
Wow.
I remember
All right.
watching it on a Sunday night, and the episode was Exodus, the one where they leave Thundera and it explodes. And I was like, they don't have any pants on.
I always watch that.
You're all Winnie the Pooh, huh?
All right. Oh, sure.
Wow. Wow. All right, you win. That's
I was like crazy about Thundercats because I was already into He-Man and stuff like that.
I just remember like it was Thundercats, Mask, Silverhawks, like all those like 80s like Centurions you mentioned earlier, like all those.
I love
like, those things were awesome. Those were like the best
Tiger
cartoons.
Sharks.
Oh my god, yeah, it's another good
I don't even know
one.
what Thundercats is, so.
Oh, you're the worst person.
Thundercats was the best.
Jeez,
Well, I mean He-Man, but Thundercats.
You're like,
Yeah,
who won?
Panther was-
Yeah,
Who won?
right.
Yeah,
Thundercats.
Panther was he's always been my favorite.
I lost
Panther was always the coolest.
Probably
Weapon,
the
he's the
best-
coolest weapon.
Best opening sequence of any cartoon,
Yeah.
probably.
Still to date,
Yeah.
I would
Yeah,
say.
it's awesome. Yeah,
I
it's
would
good.
think. Still holds
Yep.
up. I'd never seen anything like that before.
Yeah, it was kind of groundbreaking. Yeah.
Yeah, right?
Yep.
How about you guys with Thundercats? You have that Sunday night 11?
I don't have
do not.
to that level. No, I
think
mean
mine was
I
like
loved
Saturday
it, but
morning.
it was literally it was Thundercats. Like I said, Thundercats, GI Joe, Transformers, like all those '80s nostalgia. Like that's why like I would kill to do covers for like any one of those. Like GI Joe's on my list of like bucket list items to do. I would love to do GI Joe. Tom?
I don't know what G.I. Joe is.
Tom, have you picked up a pen before?
No. Thundercats. Growing up, I think I got one of the action figures first. So it was Lion-O with the little battery thing, the lights lit up. So I think that was one of my
Yeah, where his
first
eyes lit
experiences.
up, right? The little thing went in his
Yeah.
I
Yep.
remember that.
And then I think I started catching the cartoons and loved it ever since. So I don't know the exact dates.
Yeah, that was scary.
That
Too bad
was-
for you.
Yeah, I know.
Good for you.
Everybody call me Big L. Transformers, Ninja Turtles, Voltron, Thundercats, G.I. Joe, Transformers, you name it. I collect them all. Too much. What else? Mega Man. Whatever 80s. I don't care. I collect.
What's your biggest, what's your most valuable collection?
Most valuable collectible? A Transformer. I don't know which one though. I got so many. So that's my most valuable collection. Yeah, that's about it. Yeah, Transformer. Voltron. Yeah.
Place where you selling it that you want to tell people?
No. You can find me on Facebook though. I got postings on Facebook. And my wife is getting on my case, so I got to throw some of that stuff out there. I can't have it all. I can't hoard it all. So I got some out there on Facebook.
That's impressive. That's impressive.
And real quick, how did you guys all meet?
Oh, it was a prison work program.
You're quick on it. I was all Comic-Con stuff. I mean, actually, we became friends because I ended up doing a commission for you.
You did a commission for me, yeah.
I don't know how the hell we ended up.
I have no idea.
I don't know. I think it was just
forever
we were
ago. Just a bunch of curmudgeonly old men
just
sitting in
old
a
grumpy idiots complaining nonstop. Like we even joked about doing like the curmudgeon like grumpy tour one year and be like, let's just hop in a Winnebago and like travel the country and do Comic-Con.
That's just a regular.
It's just a regular it's a regular everyday season.
Yeah, I think a really cool documentary would be like what's said behind the table
that
nobody can hear.
Yeah, it'd be a nice.
That would be,
especially you on certain days.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, we could go back to MegaCon.
A real problem.
Yeah.
All right, Council of Comics special interview. We're here with J.R. DeBard. So tell us about this is a book. This is a comic. Tell us about this.
Yeah, so this series is called Underground. It's published through a diverse manga creator called Saturday AM. We take creators from basically like across the globe who are really into like manga, Japanese comics, and have them tell stories with their own like cultural backgrounds and stuff like that. So my series is about a kickboxer from New York who gets injured in a street fight, and then he starts fighting underground. It's published in our sister anthology, Saturday PM, which has more of our young adult seinen titles in it.
And you did story and art for this?
I did the story and art for it. We had some we have a
very
tutorial.
Nice. Just throwing it up to a random page and it's like a full blown. Look at that. That's just a random. Like
no,
wow,
good
that's
shot
nice.
to kick off on. Yeah.
Very cool. All right, what's up? My name's Phil. I'm here at Alterniverse. And what's your name?
David.
David. All right. So when did you get into Thundercats?
I haven't read it, but I'm about to read it.
Oh,
I used to love the cartoon and everything, and I heard there was a good comic book, and the artists are here to sign the books and everything. So that's why I came to see it. I haven't read it, so that's why I'm here to get it.
All right, very, very cool. Yeah, everybody got into it in the '80s. It was like one of those staple cartoons.
Yes, I never get the other comic that I came before, but right now there's a new series coming out, so the art looks good. So I don't know. I have to read it and make a what you say, something about it. But everybody's talking about it, so I guess it's good.
Yeah, definitely. Enjoy.
Thank you.
Yep.
Like they vomited to each other.
Right, but she's a hive mind, right?
Yeah.
Right. See, that's different. That's a hive mind.
No.
I'm
saying for the context of what you just said.
Yeah, I know, but it doesn't work, right? Because those people, they all bind into her, right? But she's a hive mind. I'm talking about everyone goes back to being themselves, except now they have the knowledge of what everyone else on the planet is experiencing, and maybe, just maybe,
We could have a utopia.
Right, we could have a utopia because I will tilt everyone in the right direction. Because every time they look at another person, they will know that they were that person for a moment. A terrifying moment brought to them by me and some Dark Phoenix energy. But that's it.
Yeah, you missed the part of the commentary.
Thanks for coming out tonight, guys. Thank you to the Council of Comics. Appreciate you all.
Appreciate it. Boom. Thank you.
Black is like the brightest day. Where are the heroes?